I was living in Canada and I knew I needed a change, but I didn't know how. A lot of my friends over the years had become digital nomads, and I didn't really know how to start or where to start or even, where to look. This is the story of how I became a digital nomad, leaving Canada and now living in Latin America. So I know I needed a shift, and I didn't really even know where to start. I had 2 previous YouTube channels, one that had done pretty well during COVID as it was a fitness channel. After the first wave of COVID, a lot of people had asked me if I could help them with creating something similar to what I did with my own YouTube channel. Now, this was a major life adjustment. Before COVID, I was a hairdresser. I was working a service job. So everything was based on how many clients I had and how many clients were coming in to see me for haircuts. Becoming a digital nomad wasn't really something I was thinking about, but because of COVID and not being in that proximity, it just made a lot more sense to go digital. So after my YouTube channel started to take off, a lot of people had asked me after that first wave if I could create something similar for them. Being in the fitness space, it was tricky because during the first wave of COVID, people really didn't have any money in that space. Gyms were suffering and nobody was really doing much of anything. I couldn't really figure out what to do. So I asked my cousin what he thinks I should do, as he was already a successful entrepreneur working online. He suggested, get a business coach. So I hired a business coach, and the business coach told me to shift my mindset, look at businesses that were doing well, making money, and possibly needed my help. I had already taken every YouTube program known to man. I had already had 2 channels, about 30,000 subscribers, and I had a lot of personal experience in this field. The business coach suggested that I get into real estate. So I started searching Canadian real estate. Didn't have much luck. I started searching abroad, and I wanted to be in the same time zone or similar time zone because the Pacific coast of Canada to the east coast of Canada is 3 to 4 hours. I wanted to be in that time zone, not Bali or Europe. It just makes it too complicated. So I searched for Costa Rica. I reached out to almost every agent I could find, came across Crane Luxury Real Estate. We started talking. I started working with them, helping them to get going. And as anybody going to a new country for the first time, I followed that process. I went for a visit. I seen what I liked. I came back to Canada. I doubled down, moved everything out of Canada, and ended up in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. I rented a couple different Airbnbs to see what area I liked. And then I picked the one of where I wanted to stay. Fast forward, I've had a lot of success on YouTube with Crane Luxury Real Estate, now up over 100,000 subscribers, mainly due to a lot of strategies that we put into place. I was looking at moving to Panama. Why? Because I created a video right up here talking about why I left Tamarindo, Costa Rica and went to Panama City. It was not meant to be a comparison video, although a lot of people took it as a comparison video. It was simply, I didn't want to move to San Jose, Costa Rica. I kind of wanted to just look for a more unique city. I had some bad experiences in San Jose. Flying out of San Jose, I parked my car. It cost $300 US to park for a week. I didn't really want to stay in San Jose because San Jose just wasn't really my vibe. So I moved to Panama City. I did exactly the same thing. I went for a trip. I tried a couple different Airbnbs. I came back to Costa Rica. I did the move. I'm going to create a video on the move. Why? Because it's important to know, can you drive across the border? Did I fly across the border? I flew across the border because it was a lot easier. And I'll do a video on that. Now I'm in Panama. Why am I in Panama? Well, I had heard a lot from my cousin who was living in Panama. So I had that family relationship and it just simply to me made sense. He had told me a lot about the taxes, how easy it was to open up a company, international hub of travel. 30 minutes outside of Panama City is an airport. And things were, just a lot more kind of sophisticated for what I was looking for. So I'm in Panama City. I was there for about 2 years. Now I'm going to go over Panama. So I created a company in Panama, but I went through 3 different lawyers. So because of this, I've found very good lawyers that I work with now, and I refer them to people on YouTube that reach out to me looking for advice. These are people that I trust. When I first got to Panama, I didn't really know lawyers or real estate agents or anybody because I was brand new to the country. So I trusted a real estate friend, and his wife was a lawyer. So I went with her. Things were great in the beginning, but she had actually told me that she's never opened up residency through a company. I was like, okay, whatever, it'll be fine. Well, the DGI, which is the governing body for Panama, taxes, business, etc., it can take a very long time. That's the one thing you need to understand about Latin America. Things do not move the same speed as they do in North America or in Europe. So you just have to get used to it. The DGI would take sometimes 6 to 8 weeks to get back to us because the RUC, which is the RUC, the number wasn't being processed correctly. Fast forward, I didn't get my residency. I tried out another lawyer. I was referred to the lawyer through Punta Pacifica Realty. Why? Because I was building Punta Pacifica Realty's YouTube channel. It just kind of made sense to work internally. Her name was Gloristel. She was amazing. In the end, we did open up a company, which is Healthy Media Marketing, and we build YouTube channels around Latin America, primarily in the real estate space, but we do a lot of other niches. And now we're moving towards doing a lot of personal branding for real estate agencies and primarily developers. Gloristel had helped me get my Friendly Nations visa and open up the company. She referred me to a lawyer that specializes in offshore. I created an offshore company through him. His name is Gavino. Going through 3 different lawyers in Panama, I know who I can trust. And I refer the people that I work with to you as you reach out to me through my socials. And the link for that will be right down below. So I was in Panama for a while and I wanted to expand the company. So I looked at Medellin, Colombia. I had heard that it was cheap. I heard that it was beautiful. I went to Medellin, Colombia. Medellin, Colombia is awesome. But be careful. Medellin's a bigger city and there is a lot of pickpocketing, or even if you have your phone out, literally a bike will go by and take your camera. So be very careful. Make sure that everything is in front of you and in zipper pockets. I applied for residency through a lawyer, and there you need to have medical insurance through Sura. So I did that. I paid $600 for that, $600 for the lawyer. I got denied twice and I still don't even really know why. I tried that. I went back to Panama City. Okay, so now I'm back in Panama City and I wanted a beach. And when you're in Panama City and it's 35 degrees outside, you want a beach. Yes, you can drive. I just don't want to drive. I want to be able to walk to a beach. So I moved to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I'm in Playa del Carmen, Mexico right now. And literally 5 minutes that way is a beach. There's a cenote literally right behind me. And as you can see, I'm on 38th Avenue. It's green, it's luscious, and it's beautiful. I'm in Playa del Carmen, and that is where I call home now. In order to become a digital nomad and working all over Latin America, I needed to go through the processes. So I have people that I trust in Mexico, where I am right now, in Mexico on the Pacific coast side, Cabo to Puerto Vallarta. I also have people that I trust in Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, and even in South America, in 3 countries, Uruguay, Argentina, and Chile. So if you're looking to relocate to any of those areas, or if you just need somebody you can talk to, I've created a service that will have a link down below. It's 30 minutes, and I will answer all of your questions through my experiences and refer you personally to a lot of these different people, whether it's through WhatsApp or email introductions, etc. That service will be a 30-minute Google Meet call. I'll share with you whatever you want, and try to answer whatever questions you may have. If they're too complicated for me, I'll refer you to the person that I trust to give you the informed answer, because each country seems to be changing constantly. So if you're looking for that link, it'll be down below. Book a 30-minute call and it's $25. Or below that link will be a form that you're able to fill out, and it will give me information. I will follow up with you and we will correspond through email, and I will refer you to the agent that I think will help you the most. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and watch my other videos, experiences all throughout Latin America, comparisons, guides, and I even interview real estate agents and relocation specialists all throughout Latin America.